Hey guys, welcome. Just wanted to do a quick review today of the Buck 112 Sport Ranger. Terrific knife. Quick review. So I got this knife about 3 months ago, and I used it, I don't know, for about a month, and it was really great. I still use it from time to time. Um, Only reason I don't use it every day is because I have a bunch of different knives that I like to, switch through my EDCs. But yeah, this knife really was fantastic. Um, so we all know the old original 112 Ranger, okay? Everyone either knows it or they know somebody that owned one or that whatever. But there's still people today carrying these on their hips in sheaths, all the way back from the 70s. They still got the same knife. Buck quality is tried and true. Um, they're built to last, and there's not enough great things I could say about this knife. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, as this is going to be a quick review of the new Sport Ranger. But yeah, so it has Mikata inlays. The Mikata and the black look beautiful together. Obviously, you can see some oil from my hands that got onto the Mikata. Usually, well, what I should say is when it came new, it was more of this color, the OD green. And over time of using the knife, my fingertips being on the handles, what the Mikata does is it absorbs the oils in your hands, and which I love because it gives the knife a distinctive look and it becomes your knife. So yeah, you get the Mikata handles with the aluminum frame, and what's new is the torque screws. So as we all know, the old Ranger never had torque screws. It was pinned together. This has the torque screws, so you can take this apart easily, and you can clean it out, just like a lot of your modern knives. I've heard people complaining about Buck, how some years ago how you couldn't take them apart and this and that. Well, now you can. Now you have the torque screws. I was listening to CJ Buck, and he was talking about how how they listen to their customers, how Buck listens to their customers, and their customers were saying that they wanted a pocket clip and screw together construction. Well, here it is. This is what they made, and for a 112 Ranger to go from this to this is it's amazing. Different materials, but it feels just like the old one, not in weight, but as far as quality goes. Okay, so the weight is different. The weight on the new 112 Ranger, by the way, this is new for 2022, but the weight on it is 3.9 ounces, and the weight on this is 5.6 ounces. So that's a big difference. When you go 3.9 to 5.6, that really is a big difference. Some people might say, oh, 3.9 is a little bit too much for me. To be honest with you, I carry this knife, and I don't use the pocket clip. I throw the knife right in my pocket, and I didn't even know it was there. I really didn't. It's just like carrying any modern pocket knife. I didn't even know it was there all day. I do, I drive, whatever I do. I drive truck for a living, and I'm in and out. I'm doing labor. I'm always moving, and I didn't even know this knife was in my pants. When I needed it, it sure was there. But yeah, it's just a fantastic knife. And I heard a guy complaining on YouTube about the dual thumb studs. So real quick, he was saying that the dual thumb studs got in his way of sharpening. Let me get this out of here. And what he was trying to get at is he was using a guided sharpener, and he was saying that when he went to sharpen his blade, that the guided sharpeners, I'm using this as an example, but there would be like a little ramp, okay, that you would sharpen on. You guys know what I'm talking about. And it basically puts the angle that you're supposed to have on the knife. So he was saying that when he was sharpening it, the thumb studs got in the way of sharpening this part of the knife, okay? So it kept hitting the thumb stud. For me, I don't have that issue. I freehand, and I'm not saying that everyone does, but I freehand on a stone, and it sharpens up beautifully. So I never had that issue. He was also complaining a little bit about how the thumb studs, they're pinned on, so they're not screw. You can't unscrew them. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it because you just have a hole in your blade. But he didn't like the fact that they were screwed on, but that's okay. That's all his opinion. This knife is great. The construction, the quality, the buck quality, everything's there. And it's just a fantastic, fantastic EDC, built to last, just like the old Ranger, but it's lighter, and it's you can, like I said, you can take it apart, you can clean it. It has the pocket clip for those who like the pocket clip, and it's actually deep carry. Okay, so it's a deep carry pocket clip. If you're on the fence about buying this knife, I'd say go for it. I don't get paid to say that. I'm just giving you guys my opinion of it. I'm very happy I purchased this knife. I'll be using it. I mean, I'm using it all the time. I grab it on whatever day. I'll just reach in there. I'm gonna grab this knife today. But it's been great, and I love how it's built, just with the aluminum and the micarta. Everything goes together perfectly. So anyways, guys, this is just a quick review of the 112 Sport Ranger. Don't forget to like, subscribe. For more quick reviews, I'm going to be doing more reviews on bucks and also other knives. And I like to get right to the point. I don't really mess around with too much of the unboxing and all of that. I like to get right to the point and just do a quick review for you guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, I'll get right back to you. All right, so that was my review of the Buck 112 Sport Ranger. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.